This is Akumo Alice from Fundibots, Northern Region. Yeah, from Fundibots, our vision is to see Africa transformed through science, and our mission is to accelerate science learning. We have 4 pillars. That is the Fundi at Home, where we introduce young learners to science learning at home. We have Fundi at Work, where we prepare the students at the tertiary institution and the dropouts to be work ready. Then we have the Fundi at School, where we come to school to train our young learners to prepare them for the future and also to accelerate science learning through STEM training. STEM means science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We believe that when we give them those hands-on training, they will develop their curiosity, their creativity, their understanding and collaboration, and at the end of the day, they will become problem solvers in our community. And with this, we believe our vision is going to be achieved. That is to see Africa transformed through science. There is a knowledge of engineering. I said we need the knowledge of mechanics, electronics, and computer programming. And lastly, to make this system, we have to understand the components we needed to make this system. That is the Bluetooth control rover. So I'm going to take you through the electronic components and some of the mechanical materials that we have used. One of them here, we have the tires forming the part of the mechanics. Then we have the motor forming the part of the mechanics. Then we also have some wood here we have used to design the body. That is the frame of the car. Then we also did some 3D printing, and we came up with this plastic to form part of the body. Of course, the screws here, the nails here are part of the mechanics for the system. Then we also have various electronic components that we have used. So among the electronic components we have used, we have the motor that is responsible for rotation. Then we have the wires, which is used for connecting different electronic components and to carry electricity from one component to another. Then we have the motor driver, which is responsible for driving the motor. It will send signals into the Arduino and then to allow the motor to move. Then we have our Arduino board, which is acting as the brain of our system. Of course, the robot is like a human being with the body, with the internal organs, like the electronics we have here, they are like your internal organs. Then it also has a brain. Now here the brain is the Arduino Uno. It's acting as the central nervous system of this project. So it will be responsible for receiving and sending signal to the different external components to perform what we want. Then lastly, we have the Bluetooth module. So this is the Bluetooth module that will communicate with the Arduino to perform the action we want. So for this system to work, we also have a switch that we can turn it on and off for the system to be powered and for the system to be turned off. So when I want this system to work, of course, I'll have to first switch on the system. Now, for now, I've not used the battery. I've used some external power, which I've connected to the extension here because this system needs high power. So this Bluetooth module will communicate with the Arduino, and we shall use the Bluetooth app, which is installed in our phone. So I have the Bluetooth app here. So when I want the system to work, I first have to connect the Bluetooth app to the system. All together. So this is how it looks like. Right now it's not yet connected. Now if I want to connect it to the system, I'll have to tap this side of a gear on our top left. Then it will tell me connect to the car. So then I have to connect it to the car. So when I press connect to the car, then it will search for the device, the Bluetooth device. So I'll have to click on the Bluetooth device I'm using. Right now I'm using HC05 Bluetooth module. So I've already paired it with the app on my phone. So now when the button turns green, Now that means it's already connected to the car and it's ready to send command to the Arduino board. So now I'm going to try to send some commands to see how it works. So now we have 4 buttons here. We have the arrow facing up, that is when you want the car to move forward. Then we have the arrow facing down, that is when you want the car to move backward. Then we have the one facing right when you want it to turn right. Then we have the one facing left when you want the car to turn left. So we are going to test the system if it's working. So I'm going to begin by pressing the up button to see whether the car can move forward. So now that is the up button. So you see the car has moved forward. Now when I want the car to move backward, I have to press the back button. So you see, as long as my hand is still there, it will keep on moving backward. Get me? So now I want the car to turn left. So when I want the car to turn left, I'm going to press the left button. Okay. So my car is turning left. Then when I want it to, right now when you see it turning red, it means, when you see this button turning red, it means it's disconnected from the car. So the button has just turned red. I have to connect it again, the Bluetooth model, to the car. So let me first connect it again to the car. So it only works when that button has turned red, has turned green. So it has now turned green, meaning that it's now connected. So let me try to turn left. Okay, I tried to, okay. I'm trying to turn right. So now the last one, I'm going to move. It's disconnected again. Okay. I said it only works when it has turned green. So when you see the Bluetooth blinking, it means it's working. So that is backward. And then you want to move forward. That is forward. I'm fearing to press it so hard.